You have to make sure you've hired the right person. Take the time and a deliberate process to hire the right person. And then you got to train that person. Everybody needs to be developed. I've been doing this for 35 years. I've commanded at all levels, from captain to corps. But candidly, there's a lot of learning I still need to do. In my business now, it really is running a large corporation. It's 120,000 people. It's a $12.5 billion enterprise. So I reach out to folks to train me. We call them mentors. I hope you all have a mentor program. A mentor is really defined as somebody who is accessible, who listens, and who truly cares. My mentor is a guy named Reg Brack, who's the chairman emeritus of Time Incorporated. And he comes to see me in the Pentagon or in my headquarters in San Antonio and gives me advice and counsel on how to proceed. And I hope you have the same thing. I hope you have a mentor program. Because if you put the right person on the bus and you put them on the right place on the bus, and you've got a detailed leader and workforce development program to improve their performance, by golly, you will succeed. And I give classes all the time. One of it is thoughts on command. It doesn't matter if it's a military command or running your respective hotels, but there are really 4 aspects to being successful. The first one is surround yourself by competent subordinates and delegate. Surround yourself by competent subordinates and delegate. Not all of your subordinates are going to be as competent as you'd like it, so you got to spend time training them. And a critical aspect of the training program is counseling. It's amazing to me in my outfit, and probably in your outfit, the number of youngsters, when you get to be 56 years old, most of them are youngsters, the youngsters who aren't being counseled on a routine basis. You got to sit your workforce down and say, okay, over the last 30 days, here's what I've observed. These are your strengths. These are our areas for improvement, not weaknesses, but our areas for improvement. And these are our objectives for the next 30 days. And then your subordinates will become more competent, and then you can delegate. You know where senior managers fail? And oh, by the way, senior leaders in the Army fail? That's when they try to do everything themselves, because they didn't develop competent subordinates and they cannot delegate. The second thing when I talk about how to be successful is to look down, not up. Look down, not up. Your workforce wants to make sure that you have their best interest in mind, that you're focused on them. You know, we say in the Army that if you truly take care of the soldiers and their families, they will take care of you. And it's the same thing in your business. But you got to look down, not up. I see managers all the time so worried about where their bosses is, or when's the next inspection, or what are we going to do now? That's not necessary. I demand that all my folks ask 3 questions. The first question is, are we doing the right things? The second question is, are we doing things right? Those are 2 separate questions. Are we doing the right things? Are we doing things right? And if the answer is yes, drive on. If the answer is no, stop. Make appropriate modifications. And the third question is, what are we missing?